In the wake of the renewed call for the reintroduction of regional government in Nigeria, some citizens are expressing divergent views over the touted perceived policy aimed at empowering regions to make their resources and make contributions to the center. Correspondent in Abuchi in this report examines possible impacts of the system when it is eventually created. The report.
Sir Bernard Bodillion, the Governor-General at the time in Nigeria, initiated and laid the foundation of federalism in 1939 by creating 3 provinces. He later handed over the constitution to his successor Arthur Richards, which became the Richards Constitution of 1946. The Richards Constitution recognized the country's diversity by introducing the federal principle with its regional authority. Although realistic in its assessment of the situation in Nigeria, the Richards Constitution intensified regionalism instead of encouraging political unification. Regional government has been the focus of the opposition in Nigeria, especially as was championed by the Alliance for Democracy, led by then Lagos State Governor and current President Bola Tinubu. Some Nigerians believe that the system would encourage each region in the country to build on its natural resources and reduce dependency on the federal government.
But for me, going back to the regional system of government, I think for me personally is a welcome development, because I see that as one of the things that will actually, help the regional system of government, like political zones, as we all know, to sit up and then do the needful, because most of the times we've centered all our responsibility to the central government, which is the federal allocation of federal government. But now that is coming on the regional, because federal government is to checkmate some of these regions and know how is it developing and what is obtainable, whether it's being done or not.
This country have been practicing all this while, and I believe that this regional government is supposed to be put in place, because why is that? Let's try this one first and see how Nigeria can be able to work better. The regional government, I supported it because it happens in those days, and they have used it to do a lot of things, good, even roads and all this Odudua investment company, many things, a lot of companies that come out from this regional government, that all this Babawolowo and some other leadership in the country, that they have used all this regional government to do great in this country.
The mere reason that the system is being recalled now that Asiwaju Tinubu is president seems strange and ambiguous to many, as they believe that strengthening the public institutions that will enhance good governance and curb corruption will be better than the hasty decision which, according to them, may not bring about reasonable changes in the country.
The only thing I would say is that the one that is good for us, let them do it. Because not the government matters, it's we in person matters. Even if we go back to regional government before, it's the same people that are ruling us now are the same people. Nigeria still remain like that.
But what is the reason for the recent call for regional government, if not that national resources are no longer enough to cater for developmental needs of the country? While some state and local government areas remain docile and incapacitated from generating what can survive developing them, the only resources that drag revenue to the country keep depleting due to corruption show fact that most of the states will suffer if regional is adopted.
Some of the regions that maybe are not competent enough, maybe have been relying on the federal government either for allocation or whatever, don't have internal revenue generation, may be affected, because the need will be that, okay, regional federalism or regional system of government has to do more with, the region itself. What can you put on the table? What can you, present your people and then grow or develop your region?
The only danger that I find in it is that, thank God, God bless all states in this country. God bless all states in this country. So it's only some little states that maybe they did not have some mineral resources. They will find means, although it will be look somehow difficult for them, but as time goes on, they will still recover everything. It will still be okay for them.
Not that they don't have enough resources. They believe that if it happens in that way, the position they are now, they will not be there. You understand? Like as you are working, you are doing this work, if you see somebody that want to come and take it from you, if you say, let's go to the other side, and you will not have the opportunity to be here, you won't like it. That is the issue. Not that because they don't want it. They want it, but the issue is that the position they are now, they will lose it.
Whether good or bad, it is a fact that regionalism has been tested and discovered to be a system of government that can tackle the challenges of a heterogeneous nation like Nigeria. Analysts want the government to see reasons with its proponent and reintroduce it to achieve the much-needed inclusivity and economic development which is fast eroding from the country. That way, Nigeria may realize its goal of becoming one of the developed economies by the year 2030.